Hello, and welcome to Where's My Tool, new feature edition. In this case, we added notifications where you can manage notifications for your customers, or your customer can manage notifications for themselves or other employees within their customer location. First thing you want to do is go to the top menu bar, choose My Stuff, and then choose Manage Contacts. The second step you want to perform is actually finding the company that you want to work with, but in our case, we're going to work with the company that comes up, and we're going to work with Andrea. If you'll notice in the grid on the far right side, there is a new column called Notifications. The notifications will show up the type of notifications that each person is getting. If somebody doesn't have notifications, it has the word Set in it. If we click on that cell, it will pop up with a new window, and they'll have the option to be able to choose the types of notifications, or you can choose the notifications that you want that person to get. Upon receipt, which is the receive, after the quote was reviewed, after order process, they'll get one the following day with the updated timing and delivery if there's parts. And then after the calibration is performed, and then upon shipment. Every time that you add or remove a notification, the user that you're doing this for will get an email. That's done for privacy concerns, so they're aware of the type of notifications that they are getting, and they also have the ability to reply to that email and ask to be removed if they do not want to get those types of notifications. So that is a security function and a privacy function, so people don't get emails that they no longer want. The second thing that we added was the ability to set it up at a company level and also be notified or be able to see when when somebody is not set up for a quote notification, right? Everybody wants to make sure that every single company is set up to be able to get quotes when quotes go out. In this case, I'm going to choose a company that belongs to a distributor partner. These are an end user, and I am going to show what it looks like on their page. The first thing that jumps right out at you is the account states that there is nobody that's going to get quote notifications, and it's got a red ring around it to indicate that there is nobody set up. The second thing you notice is the company emails have disappeared. The reason that we remove that is because this new function gives you a lot more flexibility of who you want to get notifications. The company email sent notifications to everybody on it, and it sent all notifications. You had no control. Now you have control, and you can add as many people as you want to get notifications for the types of notifications. Before, with the company email, you were limited to the number of characters or the number of people that you could put on there. The second added security feature is if you are not an employee of a distributor, you can't get quotes. So in this case, I have an employee, which is Mary Rose, and then I have Mike Hill. He may or may not have a Where's My Tool account, and that is okay. If they do not have a Where's My Tool account, we immediately assume that they are not an employee of the distributor, and they know they do not get access to being able to get notified on quotes. As you can see, they can get after the order is processed, upon receipt, after calibration, but they cannot get a copy of the quote. Now, Mary Rose is an employee of Ohio Tool, and if I hit set, you'll notice that she does have the ability to get quote reviewed. Now, again, if Mary Rose was not a user of Where's My Tool, even though she may be an employee, Where's My Tool does not recognize her, and she will not be able to get after the quote is reviewed. You can add, remove, and delete. If you don't see a contact in here, but you do know they're an employee, just follow top and add them to it, and away they go. They can also manage their own by clicking their name and going to reminders, and this function still works the way it always had in the past, is they're able to set up their reminders for themselves, but the real best way in order to do this is to go to My Stuff, Manage Contacts. They'll go right to their contact window, and then here they can set themselves up or set one of their coworkers up. All right, if you have any questions, please contact Ben Warren or reply to the mail if you have any further questions, but please pass this on to whomever may need this information. Thank you. Have a good day.